Sorry guys, I haven't had a video lately because, boy, I've had this killer cold. I don't know what's going on. I usually don't catch colds in the summertime, but boy, I did this year. But anyways, that's not why I'm here. The first thing I'm here, I want to talk about my forums. It seems to be going pretty well. I've had a few spammers and stuff, but nothing I can't take care of by blocking. Now, the next step in the test is to approve a few moderators. Okay, now, you all can private message me your moderator request, but I'm here to tell you now, I have a few people in mind, and these are people that I've known long time, okay, and as things get better and I get to know more people, then I'll include more moderators. But please don't get offended or upset if you say you want to be a moderator and I don't reply or say not right now, because right now during this test, I'm only letting my closest of close people moderate, and that's not saying that you're not one of my close friends, but I'm just saying I feel better letting people do this that I've actually had physical contact with someplace or another, or I've known them online for many years. And as things progress, I'll start letting in more moderators. So please, no offense to anybody if they email me a moderator request and they don't hear back from me. It's nothing personal like that. I promise you that one of these days, bunches of moderators will be approved, because I need moderators in there all the time. I'm just going to take it slow at first, okay? People say I should host my own forum, this, that, and the other. No, I can understand the advantages of that, but I just want something fast and easy. And I know hosting your own is fast and easy, but it's not as fast and easy as what I'm doing. Yeah, they can do this, they can do that, they might shut it down, they might not, but blah, blah, blah. Basically, it's a free forum for everybody. It's not going to cost me more than $5 a month if I want to host it, and it's not going to be my main point of interest. It's just something to do for me and the users. So starting my own forum may be an option later, but as of right now, I'm just going to stick with this. So now let's talk about why I'm really here. This new Trojan that I've been hearing going around, the Trojan horse OXS Jalev C, or however you pronounce it, it says recently reported in the news, is in fact a variant of the already discovered DNS changer Trojan horse, which has been around for, this is old news, it's just a variant. This variant is already detected by Secure Mac's anti-spyware product, MacScan, as well as the free DNS changer Trojan horse removal tool. So if you want to get the product MacScan, this is where I'm getting this right here. You can see MacScan, which I don't use it. I don't use anything. I don't think we're going to have to worry about using any kind of virus scanner on Macs for many years to come, especially with the advent of Snow Leopard. So it says here, each security vendor has the ability to use their custom naming for threats. Some of the known aliases for the DNS changer Trojan horse include osx.rsplug or osx/puper and osx Jalav. See, the Trojan horse, it says, arrives in a disk image and is again disguised as an installer for Mac Cinema. Now I want you to remember this. The Trojan horse arrives in a disk image and is again disguised as an installer for Mac Cinema, just like the earlier variants. Once installed, the Trojan horse behaves in a similar manner. The variant is being distributed on websites offering cracked or pirated copies of software. So if you catch this from a pirated copy of a piece of software, don't expect me to feel sorry for you. You're a thieving ass. I'm sorry. I understand that people pirate software because they can't afford the $1,000 price tag that Adobe's got on it. Okay? And if you're just going to use it for personal use and not make money off of it or anything, or you want to try it and you need more than 30 days to try it, I can understand sometimes going out and getting software like this. But you're doing it at your own risk. I don't feel a bit sorry for anybody who goes out and says, well, I got me a cracked version of Photoshop so I could try it out before I bought it for 60 days. Or I bought me a cracked version of Photoshop because I just like to do it as a hobby and I don't make money professionally off of it. Okay. If that's your excuse, then that's your excuse. But don't come crying when you catch a fucking virus, okay? Excuse my French. It says, as well as pirated or cracked versions of software. So all you Mac users out there, stay away from cracked or pirated software. We are not a thieving lot. Us Mac users are not pirates. We're not thieves. We buy and we save our money for our software. That's one of the main reasons viruses are so spread among the PC crowd, is because of pirated software. And if the Mac community keeps the mentality that pirated software will not be accepted, then nobody has to worry about getting infected. If everybody starts pirating software and stuff, you're all going to get infected, okay? So just drop that Windows mentality. Don't bring that shit over here to the Mac with you if you're a switcher. You might have cracked stuff and hacked stuff on Windows and stole stuff because you thought you had the right to own it or you wanted it, but that's not a Mac user's mentality. We pay for our stuff. Just like most Mac users pay for their music and most PC users steal it. Digital music, okay? But it says here now, by avoiding cracked software as well as pornographic websites, which, you know, that's asking a little much for some people to stay away from porn sites. Are you kidding me? Come on. Are you a teenager? Is anybody out there a teenager? You're telling a teenage boy to stay away from porn sites? Come on. Any teenage boy who tells me they don't look at porn sites is a liar. And there's nothing wrong with it. Hell's far. I looked at porn sites when I was a kid, and I still look at some of them today. I'm not going to lie to you. So, staying away from cracked software might be a little more viable for younger users than staying away from pornographic websites, okay? But by avoiding websites that offer pirated software or pornographic websites that ask you to install software to view videos, you limit your chance of exposure. Now, most of these porn sites will pop up a box and it'll say, hey, you need a plugin, or you need the latest Flip for Mac plugin, or you need the latest Windows Media Player plugin, or you need the latest QuickTime plugin to be able to view this video. Don't get it. That's where they get you. And sometimes, just sometimes now, it'll say, you need a plugin to play this video. Do you want to go get it? It'll ask you, cancel or okay. Sometimes they'll switch those boxes. Cancel will actually be okay. And if you hit cancel, it'll take you and get you. It'll get you. If you hit okay, it'll drop it. So you need to read the box. Sometimes the box will say, hit cancel to continue, or hit OK to close this box. You know, sometimes the OK and the cancels are backwards, and they do that to get you. But okay, say you get infected, okay? But I want you to see the damage that this can do. Today, I stand by the statement that there's no virus for the Mac that is damaging. It's not going to go out there and zero out your hard drive. There's no virus for the Mac that's going to zero out your hard drive. So now we've got this big to-do about this new Trojan going around for the Mac. Well, let's see what the symptoms of infection are. Number one, website links are redirected. When you click on a link to a website, you're redirected to a different site, generally advertising sites. Number two, pop-up advertisements. Infected computers will sometimes display advertisements, including pop-up ads, usually for pornographic websites or enhancement drugs. So I don't know if you have Safari block pop-ups and private browsing on, if it'll even show up. I don't know. And number three, web pages load slowly. Web pages may take a long time to load or time out completely when infected with the Trojan horse. That's it. That's it? That's all. That's the most damage it can do to me, and you're calling this a virus? A Trojan? It can redirect my links? It can give me pop-ups and make my web pages load slowly? That's it? And this is a threat. How? If this is the worst thing that you all can come up with as far as infectious Trojans and viruses go, then once again, the hacking community that's trying to get to the Mac has been owned. You know, I mean, when a true virus comes out that can infect my Mac and zero out my hard drive as easily as visiting a website or opening an email, then I'll say I was wrong. Okay? But it don't even mention being able to get this virus through any other means than crack software or click an OK on a download box inside of a web page. I don't even know if you can be infected by opening it via email, can you? It don't mention it. But I'm just saying, these three symptoms, links are redirected, pop-ups, and slow web page loads, that's it. And we're discussing this why? This ain't a threat. Give me a break, guys. We'll see you in the next video. OS 10.